Yeah, I started recording. Okay, so we're going to start our little recreational exercise. We're just gonna do some stretching. Okay, because we so many hours on Zoom in a day, our shoulder tend to slump forward. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is you interlock your fingers like this in front of you. Okay, and then you make your elbows go outwards. Okay, so the pressure is going outwards. Okay, but at the same time, while the pressure is going outwards on your hands, you are going to squeeze your shoulder blade together at the back here, but not raise your shoulder, but make sure the shoulder blades squeeze together. Okay, so do that, squeeze together, keep that pressure, keep it there, and hold deep breath in and out, in and out, and in and out. Okay, don't let go of the pressure. Now we're going to move the arm. You're just going to rotate your shoulder to your left side, but keep the pressure on your shoulder blade. Okay, then you turn to the right slowly, very slowly, just very slowly. Just keep the pressure all the way. Okay, now you turn to your right side. Okay, stretch. Make sure the elbow is still pushing outwards. Okay, now you're going to come to the middle. Keep the pressure again. Continue to keep the pressure in between the shoulder blades. Okay, now you're going to move your fist upwards. Okay, and then you're going to keep the shoulder blades tight still as you bring the hand down. Okay, down to the center and down. Okay, make sure the elbow is pulling out and shoulder blades tight. Okay, now you're going to bring your fist towards your left ear upwards. Okay, continue to keep the pressure. Okay, and then down towards your right chest. Okay, then you're going to bring the fist up to your nose again, and then you're going to bring it to your left ear. Sorry, just now was left, right? Now is right ear. Right ear. Okay, and then bring it down. Okay, make sure the whole time your shoulder blade is being squeezed. Okay, and then your elbows is pushing outwards. Okay, then you come to the middle. Then we're going to draw circle. Okay, you're going to draw a big circle slowly. Continue to keep the pressure. Okay, big circle. And then once your circle is complete, you can go the opposite direction. Continue to squeeze the shoulder blade. Make sure the pressure of your elbow is together. Okay, come to the middle and relax. Okay, this one you will strengthen your shoulders so that you don't get that slump position. And also at the same time, sometimes you have this cracking and popping in your back. Yeah, this one will also prevent it lah. So this is our small little recreational exercise. You can actually do this on a daily basis. If you are stronger, for example, like Joseph, right? That day we were doing this exercise. He can do 10 to 15 I can only do one because one of my shoulder is spoiled actually. So the shoulder is very weak. Okay, so everybody have their strengths and weaknesses. So you can continue to do this on a daily basis, 10 to 15 times every day. Okay, if you find it also very sore, what you can do is put a little ball, okay, whatever lah, tennis ball, foam balls, stress ball into a little pillowcase. Okay, then you swing the pillowcase like Santa Claus over your shoulder. And then on your left side means on your left side or your shoulder blades, you put your back towards the wall or a door, and then you press, and then you just go round, then you relax. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so today we're not going to do the relaxing part. You can do it on your own when you're free lah. Okay, so that's the end of our exercise today. Yeah, good stretch. Yeah, anyone who has a ball can do it. Please don't use orange. You'll get orange juice all over. Okay. Yeah, so let's go on. Today we're going to learn about Ecosphere. We're going to learn about 4 things, okay? So today our Ecosphere. Who has Ecosphere? Who knows about Ecosphere? Yeah? Nobody have Ecosphere. Jocelyn, I saw Jocelyn recent. Yes. This is one of my favorite things. Okay, if you notice, you will see the number one on the slide. Okay, so we got 4 products today that we're covering. Okay, you know, water, right, actually is not very clean one. Okay, even after boiling, you can still have all these things, arsenic, lead, all these things. And if we live in apartments, right, you notice that our water come from somewhere. Okay, it come from a water tank up above our apartment, and then it will come through piping, and then it will come to our tap. So we don't know, number one, the water tank clean. Okay, there were reports before that, oh, they see dead animals, or they actually see some dead human being. Okay, so these are things that is not very nice, and we didn't know actually enter our tap unknowingly. Okay, it can be cockroaches, can be anything lah. Ants, they very thirsty because the weather so hot, right? They could go there and drown also. Yeah, then our piping, we don't know all along the way got rust or not. So this also contributes to the dirty water. Okay, water is very important because our whole body, 60% of our body is made of water. Okay, and our daily functions of our body, of course, when we breathe, we metabolize, we detox, okay, blood circulation, moisturize our skin, regulate our body temperature, and lubricate our joints. Okay, all these things need water. So how many glasses of water a day do we need? You can calculate your body weight in pounds, divide by 2. Okay, then you over 2, then divide by 8. That is the number of glasses a day, roughly lah. This is just a guide, okay? It's to each his or her own. This is also okay. Talk about all the products that we're going to talk about. It's not exactly market specific. Okay, so some markets have, some markets don't have. I will tell you which markets have and which markets don't have, because we also have our Indonesia friends here. So yeah, just a disclaimer, I forgot to say earlier. Okay, yeah. So our Ecosphere has 4 ultra purification technology. Okay, is breakthrough innovation actually. You know why? Because all of the water purifiers you see on anywhere in the world currently, besides Ecosphere from Nu Skin, all only have maximum of 3 kinds of filters. Is one or the other out of the 4. You will never see 4 of them, and if you see 4 of them, they will never be the exact same UV that we have that is cool one. The UV got heat. Okay, so these are the 4 filters. Okay, never mind about the very very cheap names. Okay, what it means actually is that it removes large particles for the first one, okay, such as dust, sediments. Okay, number 2 is carbon, so it removes the organic contaminants like chemicals, chlorine, lead. Okay, the third one removes microbiological contaminants and impurities such as bacteria and viruses. And the last one is what we call a cold cathode lamp UV light. Okay, effectively reduces certain bacteria, viruses, and cysts. Okay, cysts is very important, especially because in other developing countries, you'll notice that flies tend to go around. Yeah, so flies, eggs, and all these kind of thing, they actually develop cysts later on. Okay, so let's take a small little video here. Let's look at how it purifies large particles. Okay, so you notice that it actually cleans our water of large particles very quickly. Once you click, right, the Ecosphere to the drinking water, straight away the clean water comes out. Okay, so now we're going to show you a video about how it removes chlorine. How do we know that there's chlorine in the water or not? Ecosphere cleans chlorine very effectively, as evidenced by the DPD, which is actually some chemical compound. Once it interacts with chlorine, it will turn pink. Okay, I'm narrating it here because I forgot that there are some friends here who can listen, but they cannot look at the screen during the session. Okay, so Ecosphere removes bacteria in water. So let's take a look. This is Dr. Bartlett. Okay, he's one of the key scientists who developed Ecosphere in your skin. Oops, sorry. My video not playing. Hang on. The picture in the way. Okay.
The Ecosphere water purifier is scientifically designed to help keep your water free of harmful contaminants and bacteria. But what does clean really mean? Let's do a quick test to demonstrate the device's incredible purification power. This is water that we've injected with E. coli. Now, E. coli is a potentially harmful bacteria that's commonly found in your water. It's tasteless, odorless, and invisible to the naked eye. Yet some strains of E. coli can cause stomach pain, vomiting, and even diarrhea. In fact, some studies estimate that E. coli contributes to between 5 and 10 million deaths per year. To measure just how much bacteria there is, we take controlled samples, we incubate them for 18 hours to allow cultures to grow, and then look at the samples under a UV light, like this. That blue glow, that indicates the presence of E. coli. Now let's look at incubated samples of that same water filtered by the Ecosphere water purifier. Let's see how the water looks now. Totally clean, safe, and ready to drink. In the time it takes to turn on your faucet, the Ecosphere water purifier has eliminated virtually all bacteria in the injected water. The i4 ultra purification technology quickly purifies the water of toxins, chemicals, impurities, and yes, bacteria. The difference is clear. Tap into the power of the Ecosphere water purifier and drink healthy with clean, safe water.
Yeah. So thanks to Dr. Bartlett and his research, we have now a very easy way to get clean water. Okay, why Ecosphere? Comparing with normal tap water. Okay, no more boiling, no more buying from refilling stations, no more sterilizing water for babies, no more using plastic bottles. Okay, so this means that we will save money from water expenses, safe to drink for babies, sleek and beautiful, easy to install and maintain, and the only purifier with cold cathode UV system. Okay, so this is the why our Ecosphere is so good. Okay, you can see how easy it is to install. You twist the white cap onto the tap, then you click it in. Okay, you put in the cartridge by pressing and turning. Okay, and then when you want to drink, that time you just turn the tap on, you touch the button, and then you can drink already the water. Okay, so which one would you drink? Would you drink A or would you drink B? A is 99.9999% clean and B is 80% clean. Thanks, Joanne. You said that you want to drink A. I also want to drink A. You know why? I tell you why. What is my experience with Ecosphere? Okay, Ecosphere, not only is it beautiful and clean and sleek, and it doesn't have a lot of room that it takes up. Okay, and then the facade of it look like very Apple like that, very iMac, very beautiful. Okay, so one of the stories, right, is for I have a few customers. Okay, one of these customer, okay, is a coffee lover. He say that the purpose of buying Ecosphere is so that he have filtered water that his coffee will always taste the best, because he's a coffee fan. Okay, and then his wife is a tea fan. She also say that the tea actually tastes better. So it's no matter what the premium drink that you're having, if your water is not premium, your drink will never become the same flavor that you want it to, the optimum lah. Okay, for me, I felt that the water is lighter. It's like sweet. and you can drink more of it. I'm not so sure how to explain it because everyone's mouth is different. Okay, but I can feel the taste is different, especially if someone I go to someone's home and they got no Ecosphere, and then they say, "Oh, what drink do you want?" Because I only drink plain water, you see. So I always ask, "Sorry, do you have plain water?" Then okay, someone gives me plain water, and then it's literally like from the tap, or they boil it, or they store it in a container that is either plastic or some other element in it, or they put it into the fridge and then it can taste of fridge. Yeah, so it's I'm very sensitive, so now I'm very spoiled for choice. Okay, I only bring my own water. You will notice that I always bring my own bottled water because I there's a very big difference lah, really, really. And even the ice that I make at home, right, straight away is from the Ecosphere filter, put into the ice cube tray, and then straight away goes into the freezer. Yeah, so that people who come to my home, you will be assured that you will have Ecosphere water ice cubes. Okay, it's 99.99999% no bacteria and virus. Okay, yeah. So anyone wants to share the experience about Ecosphere? Oh, if you want hot water, yeah, I pour it into the kettle and then directly press boil and then straight away use one. You can also store it. I noticed, right, that if you actually put water into the bottle, a water bottle, there's one time I forgot to clear my water bottle. So I got several water bottles that look the same. Okay, so one of them happened to be in my bag. Then I don't know why I didn't clear it, but anyway, it was in my bag for some time. It's a small one, small water bottle. After a few weeks, I open it and I smell, there's no bad smell because there's no bacteria in the first place. So it's totally clean. As long as your bottle is clean, your water will stay clean throughout. Lor. Yeah. So if you boil the water and then you put it, okay, the reason why tap water boiled is not so great is because after you boil, right, the water level go a little bit down. Then whatever chemicals the chlorine, all this kind of thing inside there will be a little bit more concentrated than what it was. Yeah, so that's why the taste is actually different. Okay, yeah, any filter or whatsoever to change thereafter. Let's go back the slide. See, can you see this one? This press and turn, this is a round cylinder. This is the filter to change. Okay, this one can, this filter lasts for 5,000 over liters. Yeah, it's once a year for a family as large as Joanne's. For me and my husband, we use our filter 2 years. Yeah, until my cat came along lah. Then 1.5 years or so, plus minus. Yeah, and the cartridge is not very expensive. It's only $200 plus. Yeah, thanks Joanne for adding that. Yeah.
Hey Jess,
So
maybe I share a bit, sorry.
yeah. Please, you open to the floor to share your experience, please.
Yeah. I realized after I changed the filter, right? Then after that, when I pour into my bottle, then I noticed got bubbles one. I don't know whether y'all notice or not. So to me, it's I don't know lah, like quite nice lah, like got oxygen inside or something. Then of course I also like the taste of it compared to outside. Outside I don't dare to drink the tap water. Every time I go outside restaurant, I sure just drink my own water bottle because got a chlorine taste, is it chlorine or whatever lah?
Yes, agree. Yeah,
Then
that's
I got
definitely, yeah.
Okay, then I got one client, right? She actually ordered this filter, Ecosphere, because she said her son went for some tests, and then the son's body actually got what's that called, like high level of metal like some kind of toxins inside a lot of metal. So she was very concerned. So she go and research in the market what water purifier can help to eliminate the metals or the lead or whatever you call in the water. Yeah, then she asked me so I sent her some information. Then she really go and compare. Then she really agree, ours very, very good. Then she ordered from me. Yeah, the son about same age as Tara. Yeah,
Wow,
thanks.
thanks, Joanne. Wow, thanks for that, for sharing your experience also. Yeah, actually, I have somebody who recently say that, don't know how come they got high lead in their body. Oh yeah, maybe it's from the water. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah. Anyone else?
Because our tap, what's that called? The pipes, all got
It's the pipe.
rust. Yeah, very scary.
And
When
we
she
don't know
told me,
how long ago one this tap. I
correct
mean, like
lor.
the piping in the building.
Yeah, the HDB flat lah, all those very old
Sorry,
Yes.
one more question.
Yeah. Carry
So
on.
to say, well, after you install the filter, then you press the button, then the water is drinking water.
But
Don't need to boil already.
you first need to let it run for a while, okay, until the light turn orange. So you get ready is about 1 or 2 pails of water. Then that pail of water you keep lah, you can wash the toilet lah, you can whatever. Because the first round, of course, manufacturing and all these kind of things, you don't know the dust, and every single part need to be filled up with water instead of air. So that's the reason why the first run is like that lah. And then sometimes the water might become blackish because there's carbon filter. So whatever excess carbon will come out from there. Then after that, when the light from orange turn to blue, is okay already.
Okay, can, thanks.
Welcome. Yeah, the first time that we install also like, why so much water so scary waste water this that Yeah, my parents also, why waste water? Actually it's okay one. Okay, and the water that come out might be a little bit sudsy, like a little bit bubbles, like got soap like that. So don't worry about it. Use for washing floor is safe lah. Don't use for drinking or washing
Oh,
plates.
one more.
Yes.
Angeline and I, we got a client who's a home econs teacher.
Hmm.
So she never she got installed another brand before. Then after she finished, right, that brand lah, then because she's our loyal customer, so she also knows we got this water purifier. So after that, she just asked us like, hey, this one good or not? Then we say very good, of course. So she really buy from us, she installed already. And then you know what? She told us after she drink, right, she feel the taste is different. And then she say very nice lah. So for a home econs teacher, very particular, I know the taste bud. So I feel quite good lah when I heard the feedback from her. That's all. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Joanne. Yeah, home econs teacher you all know that home econs slash food and nutrition for O levels is very strict, right? They actually taste your food and grade your food, right? Because I did that for O levels as an extra subject. Yeah, so it's very, very stressful one, and they literally taste every single of your food, and then they grade from there. So their taste bud must be very sensitive one. So we are very flattered to know that an expert taster, so called, is give good review of our product. Yeah, so very grateful for that. Thanks, Joanne. Any more about Ecosphere? If not, I will move on.
Just a quick one. I noticed, if you eat something very salty or very high in MSG, like something like maybe Maggi noodle, because everyone can identify they've eaten before, right? Instant noodles.
Yes.
So if you eat something like that, you will normally feel thirsty later. And
Yes.
then you'll drink water, right?
Yeah.
Then normally you drink like 3-4 cups, then you'll be like, still irritating lah, still thirsty lah, never mind. Then you just give up. And then throughout the day, you just drink whatever you can, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So with Ecosphere, what my experience is that when I drink 1 or 2 cups, then I feel quenched. Like my body did absorb the water. I didn't really go to the toilet and like pass it out. And then of course there's we will need to drink more. And then after drinking more, later on, I noticed through the day I tend to absorb the water more. Yeah, so I didn't pass out as much. Yeah, so it really helped to clear off the extra sodium lah. Yeah, so that's my experience. And of course the water is sweet. I like sweet too.
Yeah, thanks, Jocelyn. Yeah, also if the water tastes better, you will realize that you drink less other kind of beverages because the water is enjoyable. So you will slowly sip and you will enjoy water, and then less calories lor for the day, isn't it? Yeah, so actually it's a quite a good thing also. Yeah, less on the waistline. Yeah, okay. Thank you everyone. Yeah, water is also now my favorite drink. Last time it was not. Yeah, but it is now thanks to the Ecosphere lah. Yeah. Okay, so we'll move on to the next. Number 2 is Flexcare. Okay, I think I covered Flexcare previously, but now we're going to go into detail. Okay, Flexcare provides an advanced blend of glucosamine, antioxidants, trace minerals, flavonoids. Okay, if you don't understand what all these terms mean, is that basically it reduces inflammation, and that's why Flexcare is so good for all the aches and pains in the body. Okay, as we age, let's be very honest lah. Okay, once you hit the 30s, right, somewhere, somehow, something going to pain one nah. Something going to be crunchy, cracky, crispy, okay, whichever term you want to use lah, cracks and pops. Okay, so Flexcare allows us to have healthy joints, okay, and what is in our Flexcare is actually Pilox. Okay, Pilox is a patented blend that really helps our body. So what is Pilox? Pilox is actually two strains of. Sorry, they are washing the floor outside, so a little bit noisy. Is it okay? Yeah. So it's actually two plants. One is called Acacia cakichu. Have you seen this plant before? It's very common. If you look especially at the right hand side bottom, the pods over here is very common. Okay, this plant is very common. All over Southeast Asia, you can see them one. Okay, as you walk along the streets, you can see them even. Okay, and also this other little plant. Okay, some call it skull cap. Okay, so these two, right, are very powerful to bring down the inflammation, because it actually stops in our body two kinds of enzymes that cause inflammation. Okay, I don't want to go into all the detail of the science. It's very headache for you all, and a mouthful for me as well. Okay, so by stopping these two enzymes, Pilox is able to promote normal joint health and mobility, as well as reduce the pain and stiffness associated with inflammation-related conditions. Pilox is also shown to be at least as effective, and in some cases up to 9 times as effective as the top over-the-counter prescription anti-inflammatory drugs without the side effects. So that means, right, you name it, whether your favorite painkiller, Panadol, whatever, okay, on the shelf, our product is much better. Okay, can be up to 9 times better even. Why? That's also because there's this enzyme inside called quercetin. It's very easily found in our foods. You notice so many kind of food. Apples, berries, peppers, cruciferous, leafy green vegetable, blah blah blah. So many kinds of fruits and vegetables have quercetin, but we cannot eat copious amounts of them. We might go diarrhea, or it will be too filling. Okay, so that's the reason why quercetin is extracted and put into our food, rather than you have to eat it as a food lah. Okay, and rutin is also another plant pigment, okay, that is very useful. Okay, it supports vitamin C absorption. Okay, and then it also helps our blood vessels, and all these things added together. It also produces collagen in our body. Okay, so especially menopausal women, please remember, eat your Flexcare, because it allows you to grow collagen. Okay, so quercetin and rutin got so many fruits and vegetables, apples, broccoli, buckwheat, grape skin, blah blah blah. Okay, but you cannot get the exact same amount every day, because you don't know every single apple and grape got different amount mah. So no matter how much you eat in whatever cocoa powder, whatever thing, okay, we cannot be guaranteed the same effects. And that's the reason why taking a supplement is sure way of knowing that you can get that effect lah. So what's the source of glucosamine in Flexcare? Flexcare is also glucosamine. But why is it other glucosamine on the market, on the shelf, is not so useful? It's because ours is from real source. Okay, the source of our glucosamine is chitin. Chitin is from shellfish exoskeletons. Okay, it's not the itchy part of the exoskeleton that cause you allergy. Okay, it's an extract of it. Okay, and the chitin that are outside. Okay, some chitin are also from mushrooms, by the way. So we actually take our chitin from natural sources. We don't take it from synthetically grown in the lab. That's the reason why it's not, for those on the shelf, probably is a lot cheaper, number one. Number two, actually I eat before lah. What brand you name it, I eaten every single one, and I'm quite sensitive, so I can feel. got no effect. It's like eating chalk like that. Nothing happened. Okay, so other synthetic glucosamines are not so effective. And our glucosamine in our Flexcare is much, much higher dose, okay, than comparing the ones on the shelves. Because our research show that actually we need more in order to get that result. That's the reason why ours is more effective. Okay, so some stories my cracking shoulder lah. Okay, my cracking shoulder. Last time I was an athlete, I was in canoeing. Okay, so because of the high usage, right? When I raise my arm, got this cracking sensation. It's not that it's painful, it's just annoying. So I started to eat the Flexcare for just maintenance. So wow, when I eat one dose don't know how come so good leh. How come like in the next few hours got no more cracking. Oh, I was very happy. Then after that my kneecaps lah, all these things when I go run also, right? Like you don't need a real super thorough warm up. It's not that it's good that you don't warm up lah. But I mean sometimes when we halfway into the warm up, then we realize that our joint begin to loosen, this, that, and the other. But no my joint already loose before I even start warm up. Yeah, so that is a very good thing for me. And I wanted to share with you all also Joseph. He, because of his running last time, and last time he was about 100 kilos. So he had a lot of stress on his joint. When he go for reservist, he had to do IPPT, all these kind of things. So he was forced to do 2.4 with 100 kilos on him. So there's a lot of weight and damage over the years on his kneecap. Thank God his sport is also canoeing lah, and so there's actually already less usage of his kneecap. But because of that, right, he says that on and off, right, in the day, sometimes the pain out of 10 is the pain range of maximum. Buay tahan cannot take it number 10. Okay, his would be 6 or 7 on the scale out of 10. That's how painful his kneecap can become. This is after he already lost a lot of weight. He lost already 22 kilos, but he still has this pain because of wear and tear. Yeah, so after he take our Flexcare, he realized that actually the Flexcare helps him. Then I asked him what is his score. He say, after one day, right, or 2 days, the score become 2, then become 1, then sometimes 0 also. Yeah, so like sometimes like when he drive, when he accelerate and press the clutch and all this kind of thing, sometimes he can feel that sensation in his kneecap. But now with our Flexcare, he doesn't. So very grateful for all of this help from Flexcare lah. Yeah. So anyone else want to share stories of Flexcare?
Maybe I share.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a brief one. I never really take Flexcare lah, but my mom, she's a lover. Yeah, somehow lah. Even though she's on dual pack already, right? She's on dual pack, then she takes R square Y square. But there's one time she say, I bought lah. Then I just like ask her lah, whether you want to try or not? Because last time she got very bad leg pain. Then before the whole TR90 and dual started, right? She's been seeing like TCM, then Tan Tock Seng and all that. So after she took TR90 and dual, actually that one reduced a lot already. So she can walk around. Then she's hardly go for any TCM and all that nowadays. But I decided to let her try Flexcare lah one day because I want to try different products ma. Then I said, Ma, you try this one lah, Flexcare. I heard it's very good. Then she take already then she never say anything one. My mom is like that one. Never say anything, the happy thing. Then suddenly one day she asked me, that one finished already leh. Give me another bottle. Then I say, finish already I never hear say anything. Good man. They said, not bad lah. Give me. Then after that, okay lor. Then she like that one. Then after that, then I ask her, okay lah. She said, okay lor. Then finish already. Always ask me one. Always ask me one. So I know it works lah. So that's my experience. So until today, she also, but she take a while lah. She never eat like every day. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Joanne. Yeah, so actually Flexcare is very useful, and if you want to enhance the effects of Flexcare, you should take a marine omega together, because the marine omega enhance the absorption. Yeah, so those who are already taking together with Y-span, then you will notice that the effect is enhanced. Okay, yeah. So our next topic is Sunright. Okay, one of my favorite products. Okay, I don't go in the sun without it. Okay, how many of you use Sunright? Okay, Sunright. Why is our sun and UV so bad for our skin? It's actually because of this thing called ultraviolet. Okay, and if you notice, right, the wavelength is at the wavelength of just invisible to our eyes. Okay, and increasing in energy, that means heat. It's on the side of hot rather than not so hot. Okay, and if you notice, right, skin and UVA is the one that make our skin age. UVB is the one that make the skin burn. Okay, so if you notice that UVA cause tanning, okay, UVB cause burning and skin cancer. Okay, and tanning beds emit 2 to 3 times more UVA than the sun. So be careful those who use fake tanning beds. This is something that you might want to consider that you need to up your sunblock. Okay, so what happens to our DNA when it's exposed to UV? It starts to break down. That's the reason why skin cancer is so predominant. Yeah, and our blue light filter also is very disastrous. You know what is blue light? Blue light comes from all our computer screens, LED screens, phone screens, okay, anything with a screen, TV screen, okay, all these have blue light filter, blue light, okay, so you need a filter. If not, you need a filter for your skin, okay, because we are facing screens a lot these days. This thing can cause cancer. If you notice this blue color arrow, HEV, it actually penetrates further than UVA. So the aging is accelerated when we are using screens. So even more so, our skincare is very important today, and our sunblock use on a daily basis. Okay, we don't want to feel the burn. Why? Because ban the burn, because studies have shown that 5 severe sunburns early in life may double the risk for developing skin cancer in life. So avoid getting burned. Number 2, there's no such thing as a healthy tan. Okay, suntan is your skin's way of trying to protect itself from damaging UV rays, and suntans give very little protection, about SPF 3, even though your skin is tan. That's what we are trying to see. His skin get damaged while getting a tan, including aging from UVA rays and cumulative lifetime exposure. Okay, so we want to avoid the lines as well. Then apply on face and hand. Yes, especially if you're going out. Okay, yeah, that's the reason why our moisturizer needs to have an SPF inside. So you shortcut. Okay, so your daily routine, if you have an SPF in your moisturizer, you can ask the friend who invited you today. Okay, one of them I can highly recommend is Age Lock Me, because it's customized to you and inside of the moisturizer already got SPF. Okay, yes, correct, that's right. So what is SPF? SPF is sun protection factor. It tells you how much UV will be absorbed or reflected. SPF also tell you how long a sunscreen will protect your skin from sunburn. And SPF is a measure of UVB protection, not UVA. UVA is the one that age you. UVB is the one that burn you. B for burn. Remember? Okay. So strength of protection. If you have SPF 15, is 93% of UVB block. Okay. If you have 30, is 97%. 50 is 98%. So that means, right, if you get the higher, super high SPF, okay, like 100, you will never still be 100% of UV block 1. Okay, so why do we promote maximum 50 SPF? On my experience as an aesthetic nurse, is there's so much oil in SPF. The higher the SPF, the more oil. So you may get more and more tan with the higher SPF. So 35 on a daily basis, right, is already very optimum for us, especially if you're in the indoor. Okay, if you're in the outdoor, then we talk about it later. The maximum that you might want is a 50. Don't go for 100 because it's very, very oily. It's very not so good for the skin. Okay, so how do we calculate this? Your time to burn without protection times SPF or your sunscreen equals to how many minutes of protection. Okay, so example lah, if you're going out for 12 minutes times SPF 15, you get 180 minutes of sun protection before you get a sunburn. Okay, so you need to choose an SPF 30 or more for working outdoors. So that means our 35 is more than optimum for going out, because our Sunright in Singapore is 35. We don't have SPF 50 in Singapore, okay, but Indonesia have. Okay, so our Indonesia friends, if you're online, okay, you actually are very lucky, you also got SPF 50. Okay, what's the difference? Here, okay, let me just finish this slide. It says use a broad spectrum sunscreen for UVA and B. Make sure sunscreen is a daily habit, and don't forget your lip balm with SPF 15 also. Okay, so what's your favorite summer activity? This is just a slide that says summer. We are here summer all around, so that means it's an everyday thing. Yeah? Okay, our target audience for Sunright is families and individuals of all ages except infants under 6 months. 6 months old and above must start to use SPF already, because once you expose to sun damage, you damage for life lah. Because our skin is our largest organ in our body. Okay, so how to use? You apply evenly 15 minutes prior to your sun or water exposure. Okay, it says here reapply sunscreen after 80 minutes of swimming or perspiring, immediately after towel dry, and at least every 2 hours. Okay, but my experience is you apply for 15 minutes before you exit your house. But before you leave, you should put one more layer. This is my experience. Okay, for those especially going out for outdoor activity, direct sun run. Okay, this is my experience. Because you already absorb the layer. Okay, if you are going out, you want to use an SPF 50 if you're going in direct sun, because SPF 50 for Sunright not just absorb the UV rays, but SPF 50 also disperse and scatter the UV rays for our SPF 50. Okay, so if you get your hands on it, some of my customers, they really want a higher SPF lah. So I do them a favor because they are very loyal customers. Okay, so I do bring in the SPF 50. It's not advised because our market only has 35. Okay, but specifically just for a small sharing group, just let you know that 50, the added advantage is it also scatters UV. Okay, so for your info, how do we use sunblock or sunscreen is 2-finger rule. You squeeze your 2 fingers. Okay, you see the strip is not a very thin strip. It's a thick strip. Okay, thick strip. And then that means these 2 fingers is only for face. Then 2 fingers for arm. Okay, 1 arm each, 2 fingers. Then if your torso, right, your front of your torso for guys, 2 fingers for the top part, 2 fingers for the bottom part. He's supposed to use luxuriously, not 1 little dot like that, whole face. Aiyo, the coverage very poor thing. Then we're tropical country, you know. Okay, so that's why it's very important to use lower SPF up to 50 maximum, because you imagine you put so much, very oily, you know. Then you'll be like shining like kuali like that. Okay, throughout the whole day. It's very weird lah. Okay, I try before other brands 100 SPF. Okay, I shall not name. Okay, so get the right amount. Okay, like I mentioned again, let's say your leg, left lower leg and foot is 2 fingers. Right lower leg and foot also 2 fingers. Okay, so your whole leg is split into 2 parts one. It's not 2 fingers for 1 whole leg. Okay, so you also see person to person. Some people's leg longer than others. Maybe need a bit more. Okay, this is just a guideline. That's all that we can help with, but everyone's need is different. Okay, so the perfect sunscreen for your summer fun is definitely Sunright, because we want to expect more from our sunscreen products. Sunright sun care products provide excellent sun and environmental protection with the benefits of anti-aging ingredients. Sun exposure can have damaging consequences, including premature aging of the skin. Protect your entire family with the water-resistant, non-greasy sunscreen. Okay, Sunright products have been formulated to offer broad spectrum coverage with anti-aging technology to help protect from future photo damage. Promote youthful looking skin by providing protection from the sun's harmful rays with Sunright. Why? Because our key ingredient here got astaxanthin. You know what's astaxanthin? It's from the shells of crabs and prawns. The reddish thing is an extract. No one in the market use so expensive thing in your sunscreen. Only new skincare for us. Okay, wow, this thing is a super anti-aging thing. How can don't use our SPF? Okay, so it protects not on our skin from environmental aggressors. This powerful antioxidant protects from damage associated with UV exposure. Okay, there's this thing called Physalis angulata extract. Keeps skin cooler in the presence of sunlight, including infrared rays, and helps calm skin during and after UV exposure. We also have aloe inside. Okay, aloe, bisabolol, and panthenol moisturize and soothe the skin. Okay, so that's why our SPF is super amazing. Okay, sorry, someone was asking just now. No wonder still get freckles on my legs. Yeah, because we wear shorts, then we forget to put on our legs when we go out into the sun. Okay, and Fern, did I miss out the amount for fingers? Yeah, 2 fingers is a lot. Yes, that's correct. But that is recommended because it's 2 fingers, face and ear and neck. That's 2 fingers. Okay? Yeah, so Fern, even though it's a lot, right, but it's very good protection. Don't forget your neck got at the back there. You understand how people only put in front there, at the back all burn here. Okay? Yeah. Usually 2 dots. That's why I tell you, Fern, everyone use only 2 dots. It's not enough one. Okay, yeah. So, what makes Sunright sunscreen different from other sunscreens on the market? Like most sunscreen products, Sunright SPF 35 and 50 provide sun protection from UVA and B, along with moisturizing and skin-soothing ingredients. These Sunright products also have the added benefits of anti-aging ingredients, like I say again, astaxanthin. Yeah, your Sunright cannot finish. Yeah, so especially if you drive, right? Please remember, right side put more sunblock than your left side. Especially right hand also, a lot of freckles later. Okay, yeah. So let's go to the bottom part. It says Sunright 35 SPF and 50 waterproof. They are water resistant. There's no such thing as waterproof SPF one. Okay, they are all water resistant and allows up to 80 minutes of uninterrupted water play. That's about less than 1.5 hours. So you know to sell after 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. That's the max that you need to put your sunblock again, so that you got 15 minutes to absorb. Give them a 15-minute break. Okay, then then you go back to the sun. Because you imagine you wait until 80 minutes, right? Then already the sun effects start to take place, right? And then you ask the kids to come out of the water, then dry, then you need another 15 minutes to absorb again one more round of sunblock, right? So you need to time your play in the outdoor a little bit better to have full coverage. Okay, like for me, right, if I'm in the water, I'm in the boat, I like constantly I see the timing 45 minutes, I already start to take out my sunblock. One more white layer liao. Other people are like, why you keep on putting? Because the end of the day, I just point to you lor. See, you lobster, I not lobster. Because of this lor. So you need to time your play better. Okay. Yeah, so this is the maximum amount of time before you need to reapply. Okay, so take note those who have kids. Okay, someone say what? No one. Yeah, my right hand more jialat. Yeah, Joanne, cause of driving, right? Yeah. Okay, so when should I apply sunscreen? Apply to dry skin 15 minutes before you're going outside, and you are going to be in the sun for a longer period of time. You need to reapply your sunscreen again at 80 minutes. Okay, first application of the day is most important. Okay, it's the crucial to take time to do it properly. Many things can affect the need to reapply sunscreen, like excessive perspiration, toweling off, swimming, and ability for sunscreen to remain on the skin. Okay, so basically, sweat, as long as you get wet because it's not waterproof. Okay, so do products provide UVA and UVB protection? Yes. And SPF, you already know what that means, okay, and how long you need to be exposed. Okay, sorry, what happens to sunblock if you apply early and don't go in the sun? Like that lor, absorb your skin and protect but you also, hello, we got this thing called blue light leh. So at least you got some kind of a barrier between your skin and blue light. These days screens are everywhere. You go to bus stop also you kena attack. You at the side there got one the light box. Okay, and then this TV screen that flash all these advertisement. You go to lift landing also you kena attack. Got one more small little TV down there. Well, everywhere also kena attack by the blue light. So from waking up must apply, of course, your usual daily routine lah. Go wash your face, blah blah blah. Okay, then you make sure your moisturizer have an SPF 35. Then you will shortcut everything. Just make sure you put kaw very thick Okay, then you will absorb it. Okay, then remember that you don't put already, then later you put your makeup and then you run out. Make sure it's 15 minute or absorption. I'm sure you will take a glass of water, right? Or something. You will wear your shoe, you will dilly-dally before you get out of the house. It will be about 15 minutes lah, plus minus lah. Okay, so checklist for sun safety. We want to monitor the UV because if it's cloudy, it is more UV. Take note again, if it's cloudy, it's more UV. You get burned faster on a cloudy day because you didn't notice it's not hot. Okay, so use your shades, cover up. Okay, besides SPF, you do need to wear proper clothes in the outdoor. Those bikini babes asking for trouble cause when they all their skin gel already, all saggy and not very nice lah. Okay, so your beauty is only for once in your life. That's at 20 plus years old, and then by 30s, that's one of the reasons why Ang Mohs look a little bit older than us because they love going in sun from a very young age and expose all naked one. For us, we a little bit more conservative, so we got cloth. Okay, cloth is a very good SPF. Okay, so make sure you apply your sunscreen. Okay, some stories. Me, I already told you a story is I'm always white one and I always very ninja. When I'm out in the water, I'm ninja. You can only see my spectacles. Okay, and then on days that I think is very hot, I change to contact lens and I wear sunglasses. So they basically just see like one grass cutter like that on there. Okay, I really cover up like ninja. I got hat. I got this thing called a buff where I wear all the way and cover my ears. Okay, and then wear a sunglasses on top. Okay, so our sun here is very hot lah. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that sunscreen is a must, but you also need to protect yourself. You also need to know your number of hours of exposure. Like me, I'm 6 hours in the sun, minimum. Sometimes I'm 7 to 7 in the sun last time. Okay, so if I don't wrap myself up, I'm going to be a lobster. So this is my needs. So everyone have a different need. So you play by ear lah. Okay, I have two very interesting customers. Husband and wife. Okay, A and F. They fight with each other. Who get to use the Sunright today? Really, they really fight. You know why? Because they go for aesthetic procedures and they go for laser. Then after laser or whatever chemical peel, all this kind of thing, you will need to put sunblock. So they fight with each other. No. You use other brand. Today I use Sunright. No. Because for me, I don't know why lah. They enjoy fighting. I'm like, why don't one of you each buy one tube, right? Then when you finish, you just buy again lah. They love fighting, you see. They find enjoyment in this kind of thing because it's a pleasure to use Sunright. And they even recommend those friends that go for aesthetic procedure to use our Sunright. Yeah. So this is one of the stories. And also because it absorbs very fast, you don't look like a white ghost. And also for me, because I'm in a pedal sport, I hold a pedal. It's not oily, so after I put already, right, I can just like that onto my whatever that I'm wearing, and then my hand not oily already. Then I can carry on. Yeah. Okay. So are there anyone who want to share their stories about Sunright?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I ask something?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I realize whenever I use Sunright, right?
Mm.
I squeeze out, then the cream comes out. Then there's also liquid, there's also like water.
Mm.
Do you have the experience?
Yes. So anytime that you use anything that is a paste or a cream or a clay mask, whatever, right? You have to shake one because they will separate over
Oh,
time because they're sitting there. Yeah. So
okay.
give it a good shake before using, like kind of like ketchup like that lah.
I see, I see. So it's normal lah. You also
Very
have that lah.
normal.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yes, you have
I
it.
just use finish one tube. Then towards the end, right, it's all water
Yeah.
then I keep
Yeah.
squeezing, all water. Then I like, how come So it's okay, right?
Yes, it's okay. Our Sunright, I
Yes.
ever use two years expiry one cause I forgot got one tube. I don't know put where Then 2 years expiry, just apply more often no. Our products actually after expired doesn't mean that it doesn't work anymore one. It works but it's not so effective. So that one need to use every 15 minutes for me or half an hour if I go in the sun. Yeah, but on a side note, our products are all very safe. So even after expiry, you don't get all these kind of like mold and stuff.
Mm.
Some of them other brands turn color, turn weird consistency, blah blah blah. Color is very normal. Okay. But our smell after 2 years is still the same. The texture still the same. The efficacy is maybe by half
Mm.
lah. Cause 2 years already. It's a bit long.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
I also can share my
mm.
two girls lah. They actually like applying on their face one.
Oh,
So you
nice.
say the two finger, two straight, right? I
Yeah,
think they
their
put more.
finger. Their
Yeah,
finger
I think
not.
they put more than that lah. They like macam the whole
Whoa.
face before they go swimming. Then they like very happy. Then really they never turn red or no sunburn after that. Last time my
Yeah.
Tara, yeah, she wear goggles, right? Then can tell one. But now after she use Sunright, so no more lor. Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's fantastic, right? There's no actually I don't have 10 lines already. So that's really, really good. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna any more sharing? Okay. If not, I will just go to the last product that we're gonna talk about. This one is a very, very old system in our new skin. It's called 180. Okay, but in the whole 180, there is actually one of the product that I'm going to talk today is called the facial peel. Okay, facial peel, it comes like that in two bottles. Okay, there's a step one and there's a step two. Okay, so 180 facial peel and neutralizer. That's the top one is the facial peel, below one is the neutralizer. Younger looking skin in just 2 steps. Okay, there are 18 pads inside of each of these bottles. So, is your skin telling you it's a good time to pay specific attention to its appearance? If so, today's the day to decide to start the new Skin 180 degrees, designed specifically to soften the visible signs of skin aging in those over 35. This system refines skin texture, even skin tone, and diminishes the appearance of fine line and wrinkles for you full look you're sure to love. Okay, yeah, this one never try before. Yeah, a lot of people haven't tried 180 because they don't know, so many system, what is this? Okay, but why did I start using this? It's because I use Vera. You know, Vera is our AI, artificial intelligence, to tell us what kind of skincare do we need. There was a time that I was facing a lot of problems with my skin and I could not get better at all. And I turned to Vera during the circuit breaker time. And then actually Vera tell me that I should start using 180 degrees. I got a shock of my life, like, I'm so old already. How come you tell me to anti-age? Oh my god, But actually, it's true. Why? Okay, because anyone that wants to peel away imperfections, lighten unwanted pigments, and even out even out the skin tone, okay, diminish fine lines and wrinkles, brighten and smooth out rough skin, increase collagen and elastin. Who don't want toing skin, okay, lighten acne blemishes and prevent future breakouts. These are all what I wanted, but I could not attain that and I didn't understand why. Okay, so I want to show you why 180 is so good. Because as we age, our skin begin to thin. Chemical exfoliation has been shown to increase skin thickness, and scientists attribute this thickening to the synthesis of, okay, big mouthful lah, glycosaminoglycans. It's actually a moisture binding molecule that fill in the space between structure in the skin and the collagen as well. Okay, so the target audience is men and women ages 35 plus. Ta-dang! That's the reason why Vera tell me to use this, because already reached the age lah. Okay, so who wants to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, improve the skin tone, blah blah blah. Secondary audience is people who want to improve the appearance of pore size. That's me, definitely. Okay, enhance smoother, more even textured skin and prevent signs of aging. Okay, so turning back our skin clock, even if we did not properly care for our skin in years past, that's me definitely. In the 20s also, I never use sunblock one. Okay, chao ta lah. I'm like, no interest in even cleaning my face with a facial cleanser. Yeah, that was me. Okay, there are many technological advanced ingredients and exceptional botanicals that help to repair sun damage and help to reverse some of the effects of both biological, environmental, and mechanical aging. Okay, this is called hydroxy acids. Okay, basically there are different kinds of hydroxy acids and each one has a different characteristic. Okay, so one of them is called AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. Basically, alpha hydroxy acid is very small molecule. That's the reason why it absorbs very quickly and the effect is very fast and aggressive. That's why it will come to a feeling that you have this 感觉, it's a biting sensation on your skin when you use it, and some sensitive skin will feel that it's burning. Okay, so PHA is a bigger molecule, and because it takes longer time for the molecule to be absorbed in the skin, you don't have that sensitizing feeling that you feel like it's getting burned, although they are doing its job. Okay, so PHA with AHAs have been shown to provide tremendous anti-aging results by themselves, but recent research indicate that in combination, PHAs and AHAs can be used to attain increasingly beneficial effects. Okay, so only talking about the 180 degrees facial peel is an AHA. Please don't get mixed up. It's not a PHA. Okay, it's an AHA. Not everyone is suitable for AHA, so I'm just going to share this because there's a lot of concerns on the market, because when AHAs was the thing in the past, I can see in the 90s, it was a very sold product in the aesthetic centers. Okay, doctors only can apply AHA peel because it's so damaging, and then you need to keep the timing, you need to like neutralize and wash it off very quickly, and then you need to take care of people's eyes so people get burned, all this kind of thing. But ours is very safe because our recovery time by this aggressive chemical peel is only 10% of it is lactic acid. We don't use other kind of acid that is even more aggressive. Okay, for me, I typically have a little bit more sensitive skin, but I can use 180 degrees facial peel. So that is something that is very interesting. Okay. Yeah, so AHA stimulates normal cell renewal and break apart dead cell buildup. And they also have this thing, it's actually oat kernel inside, Avena sativa, exhibit soothing and comforting properties to the agitated skin. Okay, so sensitive skin advisory, before using, please perform a patch test of small area of skin. We actually advise to put in the underarm at the bottom, okay, and a small patch. If redness or irritation occurs, discontinue use immediately. Don't put longer than 10 minutes, please, for this peel. It's only up to 10 minutes, then you use the neutralizer. Okay, so sunburn alert also. This product contains AHA and increase your skin sensitivity to the sun. So the possibility of sunburn is there. So use sunblock together and limit your exposure while using this product, especially for a week afterwards. And some people have extra sensitivity over the neck area. Okay, you can use the AHA face and neck. So be careful of that because our skin on our neck is a bit thinner than the skin on our face, so you may burn faster. Okay, so why should I use this product in the evening? Because evening routine, there's a smaller chance of sun exposure following the exfoliation. When the chemical peel takes over, it will peel off your skin without seeing that it got holes or like come out in peels lah, basically. Okay. So can I use this product during summer? Yes. So all around you can use it any time of the seasons, but you need to use a SPF. Okay, can I use this AHA with other systems? Yes, you can use it. Okay, but please remember, very importantly, don't use it with other exfoliating products. You see, the other exfoliating, for example, True Face Revealing Gel, Brighter Day Exfoliating Scrub. Here you glow toner. Okay, these all have PHA inside, so you don't want to overload the skin and then extra peeling. Okay, so if you are not so sure, please check. There's always so many specialists around. You can also ask me if you want. Okay. Oh yeah, remember to follow up with your favorite moisturizer after that. It's very important because after you peel, there'll be the itchy sensation because your skin is crying for hydration after that. Okay, and then when you give hydration, then only the recovery will come in lah. So can you use this system to tackle spots and blemishes? No, this one is only for those 35 years old and above to soften the visible signs of aging, refine skin texture, skin tone, and diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and increase the collagen growth, the toing toing lah. There was one time I was very down here got no meat one. Yeah, for those who know me a while back. Yeah. So the collagen grew back already thanks to Lumi Spa and all of the efforts. Yeah, including the 180-degree peel. Okay. So this is not to tackle spots, acne, and other blemishes. Okay. Let's see over here. There's a chart. This peel and neutralizer has lactic acid, right? So if you look up here, there's lines and wrinkles. Okay, uneven skin tone. Correct? Rough texture, dull sallow complexion, and enlarged pores. Okay, so these are what it tackles basically. So if anyone want to know more, these charts are available. Okay, later. Sorry. So let's take a look at testimonials. This lady, fine line and wrinkles diminish after one use. Can see or not? Can you see, especially here? This mouth here and this mouth here. See the fine line is reduced. Okay, and then look at the pigmentation. The peel will address this. Me I only use only 3 times only, so I don't have that great an effect. But I will promise to show you when I have an effect. Okay, so this one is the acne scars. Okay, and after 3 weeks, you notice pock marks can even flatten out. Okay, so those with uneven skin, this is one of the ways for the collagen to go back. Yeah, so fantastic. So these are what we learned today: Ecosphere, Flexcare, Sunright, and 180 degrees peel. Okay. Anyone else use the 180 degrees peel? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, I use one time.
Use one time, yeah. Yeah. So this is what.
Well, maybe just a small sharing.
Yeah,
When
thanks.
I first used it, it was an interesting experience because generally I have an AHA allergy. What people say allergy because I fall in the sensitive but combination and more towards the oily skin. So when I started using this product, it was quite difficult for me to accept at first But since it's a new skin product, I say, okay lah, let's give it a go. Then just say, less than 10 minutes only, never mind, you just try 5 minutes. If you cannot already, then you just put the other neutralizer, then you'll be okay. I say, okay, fine, I just go for it. So after putting it, I realized that because I tend to have bigger pores, because when I was in my 20s, I had really bad breakouts and bad quality skin. So I couldn't use a lot of off-the-shelf things. Like if you go Watson, like almost all the brand I tried before lah. That kind of determination to fix it. And then even when the doctor took 6 months of medication and everything. So in the end, only new skin fixed it for me lah. And this AHA, I was willing to give it a go. And when I did, it did help with the quality of the skin. As in there was tighter lah. And even the pores shrink a little bit. So I probably have to do it more constantly to see that the pores go away. Yeah, and then in my 20s, I used to make my own skincare, like from honey and cinnamon, you name
Yeah,
it.
we wanted to sell our product. With such bad skin, still insist on selling our product.
Yeah, because that was the only thing that helped us. I mean, it did help for a time, but the moment it crosses that line, there's no more help already, because the product also oxidizes very quickly without any preservatives. Yeah, so it was not, definitely couldn't be sold lah. You put it on the shelf only 生气 了. Yeah. So okay, so that's my experience using this, is that even though I have an AHA sensitivity, but I can still use it. Yeah.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Yeah, so that's the end of our sharing for today. Any questions for 180? Sorry, we overrun quite a bit. Okay, if not, then thanks for stopping by. You're a star. Okay, everyone is a star because everyone is just a star. Okay? Yeah, everyone shine in their own way. So go out there and shine and enjoy our new skin products and share with everybody your benefits. Okay? Yeah, so that's the end of our session today. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I
Jocelyn,
enjoy
so
myself
much.
too. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.